It's a dire warning from Israel's defense minister. Yoav Gallant is today warning that Israel is likely to face an escalation on several fronts in the near future, telling reporters on Thursday that this is the end of the era of limited conflicts. Now, earlier this month, rocket fire was sent towards Israel from Gaza and from Lebanon and Syria. Israel targeted Hamas sites in response to the Gaza rocket fire. A suspected Iranian drone was launched from Syria, and there were clashes at the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. There were also a series of deadly terror attacks on civilians in Israel and the West Bank. So for more reaction, we now bring in Israeli-Palestinian relations expert, Colonel in the Reserves, Grisha Yakubovich, the former head of the civilian department of Kogat in the IDF, and he joins us from Skula here in Israel. Thank you so much for your time. So the Defense Minister Yoav Gallant admitting today that Israel has been increasing attacks in Syria in recent months to prevent Iranian deliveries to the country. Now, Israel doesn't often admit to these strikes aimed at stopping Iranian entrenchments. It's all part of its policy of ambiguity. What do you make of this more assertive strategy right now?
I hope, Benita, that you are not surprised, because I'm not surprised. Unfortunately, it's not even a firefighting. This is not something new. We are aware of this reality. It's happening for the last few years, at least. Iran gaining power, connecting, feeding evil all around us. And unfortunately, what the government did and what the government is doing is not really, let's say, the proper answer to those new, as said by the Minister of Trends. It's not something new. Actually, the government declared in the past that Iranians were moved far away, 80 kilometers from the border. And there will be also a reduction of forces, of Iranian forces, and it didn't happen. Only the last 48 hours, 40 military Iranian instructors crossed the border from Iraq to Syria, and they were posted in Deir Azor, in Homs, in Daraa, in Damascus, in Asweda. And unfortunately, the Iranians don't give a damn about us. This is the unfortunate reality.
آنچه در مورد ما میگویند